The impossible truth. For years, Amara and Silas lived in a world built on whispered promises and shared dreams. When their daughter Maya was born, Amara felt their lives were finally complete. The nursery was filled with the scent of lavender and the soft rhythm of a lullaby. Amara held her daughter close, convinced that the warmth in her arms was the ultimate proof of their love. The shadows began to stretch across their home when Silas's oldest friend, Vane, started visiting more often. Vane was a man of cold logic and sharp words, and he spent hours locked away in the study with Silas. Through the heavy wooden door, Amara could hear the low, urgent murmur of their voices, followed by a silence that felt heavier than any argument. The peace shattered one Tuesday evening. Silas stood across the kitchen island, his eyes devoid of their usual warmth. He didn't reach for Amara. Instead, he placed a business card for a genetic testing clinic on the counter. He spoke with a clinical coldness, accusing Amara of a betrayal she couldn't comprehend. He claimed Maya was not his voice trembling with a mixture of rage and a strange, hidden fear. Amara's heart raced as she tried to defend her faithfulness, but Silas wouldn't listen. He walked to the nursery and stood over the crib, looking down at Maya as if she were a puzzle he couldn't solve. "This child," he whispered, loud enough for Amara to hear from the doorway, "should not exist. It is a biological impossibility." Desperate to reclaim her life and prove her innocence, Amara agreed to the DNA test. They drove to the clinic in a silence so thick, it felt like a physical barrier between them. In the sterile white room, they sat side by side as the technician prepared the swabs. Silas stared straight ahead, refusing to meet Amara's eyes, even as their future hung in the balance of a laboratory report. While they waited for the results, Silas became a ghost in his own home, retreating further into Vane's company. Amara saw them together on the back porch, the glow of their cigarettes the only light in the darkness. Vane was pointing at a document, his expression triumphant, while Silas looked increasingly haunted, as if he were being hunted by a truth he had tried to bury. Late one night, Silas left his phone charging in the kitchen. A notification lit up the screen, and Amara's curiosity overcame her guilt. It was a message from Vane. It read, "The procedure I helped you get 10 years ago was guaranteed. There is no way that girl is yours, Silas. Don't let her lie to you. Remember the clinic in Zurich." Amara confronted Silas in the hallway the next morning.